Susie Boys live, fucking middle of the night and still sweating outside. What the hell even is life? Hope everyone's having a fine time. Lit, loud, live, and cool from Kentucky, but not quite cool because it is hot, you see. Somehow we're standing tall. It's just literally a windless 80, 90-degree night. I'm doing the best I can with my lighting set up. I actually have a really fantastic light set up behind me, but because the way the thing is being, you can't really see it. I really should have set it up there instead of there, but that's neither here nor there. Right on, rock on. Hopefully, the good folk, the people with the notifications turned on, bells are ring-a-ding-dinging from here, there, and all parts in between. Hopefully, it's hell yeah. Hopefully, just hopefully. Yeah, I'm flopping it over.
Yeah.
While we're waiting on the people to come in. Because literally out of this whole line, the only one you see is the one on the edge here.
Them. Yeah, just hang them up on. Yeah.
And now these aren't working.
Well.
Life is hard sometimes. It is what it is, and that is all that it is. Oh, the cats make setting this stuff up fun.
Yeah. They're like, what do you do?
What do you got there? I got this backwards.
Them.
What happens?
There you go.
Backwards again. I'm having a hard time out here, guy.
Do you need it or?
No, not really.
It's
There you go. There's the wall of lights. No, these other ones aren't working, I don't know.
battery's not a god or something.
Possibly. God is punishing us for our transgressions. Woo! Fucking warm out here, man. Hot damn. Okay, we got one like up in the house. What's up, y'all? Appreciating you guys coming through for that. Plead the fifth as needed as necessary. Now that looks dope as fuck. Pounding the hell out of Coca-Cola. Hot damn. Things seem rather quiet out there. But, and the indiscriminate passion of all things, as we strive to achieve, and as we move forward through all the precipice of anger and denotion, we find these things iridescent. Whew! Peace, calm, and get it on. I say get it on. Daniel Berry sports highlights first in the game. Hell yeah, and I'm going to drop a pinnable in that comment too. And begin dealing with this. Oh, we were muted. I wonder how long we were muted for.
Damn.
That might have been causing part of the problem.
Quite possible.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
It's,
Has anybody heard anything? Can somebody roll back the stream and let me know? Oh, he said a hot second. Wow. Every second is hot out here. Are you fucking serious? Do you have a lighter?
The blue one.
No, it's the orange one that's dead. You don't have a lighter.
I don't have pockets, so.
Okay. This ain't exactly going according to plan out here. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to step off here and go try to find a lighter. Be back in a moment. Alright, now we get this live stream started. At least we got a bunch of people that appear to appreciate the wall here. How's everybody doing this evening? Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. You sure it isn't an airplane?
The lights on it.
No, I think that's an airplane. I went live and now they're coming after us, y'all. It's the end of days. Sits alone by a lamppost. Something about thoughts behind. I don't know what he says. Some Darius Rucker shit. Let her cry. Let her walk right out on me. Yes, those cat got everybody's tongue. I better check and make sure I'm on all messages. Yeah, no, I'm on all. Try to get vibing. Try to get the thing going here. 2026. I'm doing that Q&A. Believe in aliens. Now, there's a thought we can sit here and discuss. Believing in aliens. So I'll tell you right now, hell yeah. I believe in aliens, but I can't help but ask, where are they? You know what I mean? Like, from a logical standpoint and from a mathematical perspective, there's got to be other intelligent life somewhere else in the universe. But where the hell are they at? Where are they at? Where are they?
Far away, they probably think we're primitive as hell, from my assumption.
They sit around making scary movies about us.
I hope so. I really hope they do. I'd
The
love
humans.
to see one.
Well, remember that one animated movie, Planet 51 or whatever? What Squirrel said. This Kentucky summer you brought to you by Swamp Ass, sponsored by Gold Bond, available at your nearest retailer. I'm pinning that. He said, and yes, aliens are real. He's got that insider knowledge. There you go. Who's to say what is or isn't, you know what I mean? It's not a question of whether they're real or not. It's a question of where the hell are they? You know, where are these individuals partaking in rituals at? You dig?
I figure they're simply from somewhere else, you know.
Well, because it's like, why don't we see flying saucers anymore? I Googled that or whatever, and it was like, well, flying saucers fit the aesthetic of people's imaginations in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
It made sense from their perspective.
Over time, I feel like they would have upgraded.
Well, there's that thought process. It's the newer model.
About like a car, I would think, or something, you know.
Squirrel knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. There you go. What happens at Dulce stays at Dulce. Or Dolce. Everybody hollering Storm Area 51. You ain't gonna find nothing there but ghosts and shadows. Now Dulce, that's where the real shit's at. They can't stop us all. Well, as a matter of fact, they can. But they did do something. They all showed up outside the door of it and kind of clambered around. And that one dude, Naruto, ran on by or whatever. That's what he does.
That's the one that runs like a chicken, ain't it?
He kinda, yeah. Jesus Christ. Damn. Yeah, I think everybody's real good and tired. Though the change of scenery could have thrown them off, I don't know. I highly freaking doubted it.
Yeah. All you did is just toss some lights in the picture, more or less. Yep.
Some of that sits alone by a lamppost.
Oh,
Well, of course, I always wonder, like, well, did I tag it right? Did I title it right? Sometimes the title will impact. I've gotten where I do days. Sweet Sunday live stream. That'll be tomorrow. This is the Super Saturday, something. I specifically don't call it a live so I can use the hashtag live. I mean, there's a process. The problem is there's a formula, but it's a constantly ever-changing thing. So it's like as soon as you get a successful formula, well, it changes anyway. So it's like, fuck you. That's why my thought process is stay relevant through content itself, you know. If you're doing good and you do it right, then they will come. It borderline doesn't matter the tag or title. If everything worked the way it was fucking supposed to anyway, people with their notifications turned on got the notification and so on and so forth. Do you believe in the existence of clairvoyance, the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, eternal projection, or the Great Sponge Migration of 1927? Is that what that shit was? That motherfucking, it was a Goosebumps TV show. It come from beneath the sink or whatever. It was a Gru or a Gruel or something. It was a goddamn sponge with teeth, wasn't it? And then in the end, they found that potato with teeth. It's sitting under there like fucking growling and shit.
The sand kid shoes used to be a lot more fun.
Well, yeah.
Nerds.
I think we could all, yeah. Quote by Ray Steins. Just Mr. Oh no, but I'm drinking the hell out of some COLA. It's the only thing that's remotely cold. I'm putting it down too, son. God. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, people.
No.
Nah, man, it came from beneath the sink. There's this potato thing. It had teeth and was like growling and shit. There was also the sponge thing. I think the sponge thing was the center of the story, and then at the end they find that other thing. It's like, it's about time we move out from behind this fucking nuclear power plant, honey. I do believe.
Yeah, at that point.
I do declare. I forget why these things exist. Or maybe they were mythical creatures. Who the fuck knows? And I also remember the one where it turns out the librarian's a monster and he was sitting there like eating bugs, or he was eating some fucking shit. And then he comes over to her house or whatever and she's freaking out, and then her parents eat the librarian.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Bet you weren't expecting that, you fucking little
Hell
bitch.
of a twist, ain't it?
Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazier than fuck. It's like, oh, it's a monster or whatever. Oh, no, monster's coming to my house. What do? Oh, don't worry, sweetie, we're going to eat him.
Yeah.
That's like, holy shit, Michael Myers is in the yard. What do we do? Dinner. Yeah. Sweet, I ain't got to go to the store. What the fuck is... Hey, man. If you can solve your problem by eating your problem, I think that's sort of underlooked mentality. That is so fucking unhinged. Jason shows up, puts on a bib. He ain't ready for this. I bet there's a way to season, marinate, smoke. You can make even undead, rotten, zombie, whatever the fuck taste good. That's wild. That is unfucking. Welcome to the Stoozy Boys Live, y'all. We're discussing eating our problems, but in a literal sense. Chucky gets after you. I don't know how I'm gonna eat a fucking doll, but I'm going to. Let's see if he comes back after this, motherfucker. It is slowly getting slightly cooler. The humidity is slacking down. The heat is coming down a little. It's crazy. Also, if anybody's digging our background lighting setup, let us know. It was a bitch, and first I set it up one way, then I scooted it over, and then that wasn't good enough, so I completely rerouted the whole system. So in other words, I did it all over again. Right here on the live, as it was. And of course, we're appreciating anybody smashing up that like. We're standing at 2 now, by God. Kind of a cool, lazy, chill Saturday. Sorry, it is on the live stream and it is in general. I don't know. We've been so tired of working as hard as we did throughout the week, and then now it's fucking. Now you try to relax and chill, but it's literally a real feel of 107. It just fucking bakes all the energy out of you. It's goddamn not cool. It's very exhausting, you know. But we gotta get with it. Got no time to waste. Hot damn! Sits alone by a lamppost. Who knows what kind of crazy shit's going on in there? I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? 3 likes on deck. Hell yeah. Appreciating that. So how you feeling this evening? Oh, it's supper time. Cool. So many tails up. You're good as long as you stay over there. Let this be your guardrail. Think of it as a guardrail. That way you can split everybody up. 4 likes, baby. You. Now we're digging. We're just gonna hang it out to dry. See, YouTube, I've noticed this over the past little while, but it's almost like whenever the stream starts, you don't have a bunch of people come in off the rise. Why is it so Doug Dimmadam dark? Because my one spotlight isn't spotlighting. John Triglith up in the house. What up, Triglith? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be blinding. It's not blinding. So what I'm actually working with is the light from the porch. Now I can turn on the automatic lighting or whatever, but that just makes it look AI kind of. It just don't work. It simply just doesn't.
I don't have enough clothes on.
But yes, how are the fine folks that are currently tuned into this live stream? Big shout out to y'all. You guys are awesome. How are you guys doing this evening? On a 1 to 10, how would you rate your Saturday? If I could get a gaming stream to go on a vertical feed, that would be awesome. We sit around and play Space Engineers. There's nothing like a good cross-faded editable game of fucking Space Engineers.
Fair enough.
There have been, there have been memorable moments that even you and I have sat and seen. Like
Yeah.
the time I rolled the one spaceship down for the world's longest fucking mountain. That motherfucker tumbled and rolled for at least 4 or 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Because I had ion engines, and those are for space. You need either hydrogen or atmospheric to fly an atmosphere, and yeah. We got so low, gravity pulled us in, and we hit the fucking ground and just fucking keep rolling. That was awesome. It was so cool. After a while, you really start to feel bad for the motherfucker in there. When I say washing machine, I mean washing machine, except it was about a spaceship the size of a fucking space shuttle or so. And then be flying some spaceship in space, having a high old time, not really paying attention to nothing, and go to look, and there's an asteroid like right here. Oh, you can't do nothing, so you just pancake into that motherfucker. Fuck everything up.
No.
Ship tore all to hell. It's a bunch of fun. You know, it's a shame. I asked everybody how their evening indoor Saturday was going, and they didn't really get back with me. Just let me sit here and ramble about spaceships and shit.
No.
What's up with that? Of course, I'm not exactly sure. Need to continue working on the studio, but I don't know exactly what that would entail beyond what we have going on. I mean, we got it cleaned out real good. We got our space, whatever. Right now, it makes a pretty good jam space, practice, whatever. Admittedly, oh, and I gotta drop that pen. It was nothing. And then we start doing those overnight long form. Well, we have dropped to 0 and standing at 4. I think we may be looking at a refire shutdown situation. We are going to end the stream. We may be back. We may not. But just in case, we hope everybody has a fantastic evening. And we hope that it is peace, calm, positivity, and love, safety, and determination for you, wherever you are, hey, wherever you may be. We hope it's right on rocking. We hope it's straight up shocking. Oh my God, about lost the thing. So yeah, this has been C-Man and the Stoozy Boys, and we out the door, y'all, so peace.